Yeah, hi there. Good evening, Farhan. So today we are discussing one production issue related to the Kubernetes. I'm 3 days ago I'm discussing. Some interviewer asked to me, and we have 5 pods, and they are all running fine, and one pod running fine, but huge traffic. But how can no abnormal traffic, how to make it a normal traffic? So that is the same similar question. So I have created root cause analysis in this document, so I will explain in detail. So that this is a root case analysis in the production environment. After resolving the issue, we have to give an the root case analysis to the customer. We need to explain. So how it's happened, why this happened, how to resolve it, what is the prevent action you need to take. So, so the title is Application Performance Degradation due to the single part overload. The summary: the partial performance degradation was observed by in the production environment. Okay, in this issue was caused by internal application degradation within a single Kubernetes pod. So by result, uneven traffic is handling, and this issue resolved by restarting that affected pod. After restarting that pod, which services performs return to the normal. So before it is huge traffic and uneven traffic, whenever we restart the pod, right, then it should be the services should be returned to the normal. Okay, why it's happened? So okay, this is the environment is production and the platform is Kubernetes severity 2, and total duration 15 minutes. SLA impact, there is no SLA breach. Okay, so when it is happened, we need to give the timeline as well. So when it is happened, so 10 today, so 10 5 a.m. it's an incident occurrence. So monitoring detect the increased application latency. And one pod is started handling excessing of traffic, excessive traffic. Okay, so we need to update that one severity incident. We need to assign ourselves. Then we need to update from time to time. Okay, we need to update. We are investing the performance degradation affecting of some users. Then after 3 minutes, incident we need to acknowledge, and our DevOps team or SRE team acknowledge that alert and no infrastructure or network issues found. So infra level, there is no issue. So issue is acknowledged, investing from is in progress. Then after 5 minutes, we need to check with support showing, we after observing the monitoring tools, Grafana or Dynatrace, the pod showing that the particular pod showing with CPU or memory growth and high active connections, other pods are healthy. So then we need to update the customer as well. Issue isolated to the single application instances, and mitigation is underway. Then after 5 minutes, the mitigating is applied. So affected pod is restarted. So which is are affected, abnormal traffic. Those pods we need to restart it, and the recovery is confirmed, and after 2 minutes traffic is distributed evenly and the latency is normalized. So before there's high latency, then latency is and latency normalized. Okay, low latency and service performance is restored and monitored is continued. And after that, that incident is should be no further issues is observed and the instance was closed. So the time to time we need to observe, then only you are the real time incident is resolved. I mean they will understand. And okay, so you need to if you, I mean, what are the types of issues you face whenever asked to the interviewer. So you need to set in this way, time to time, when it happened 10 to 5, and when how I mean, what are the process you are observed, and how to resolve it. So when it is closed, 10 10:20. So in between 10 to 5 and 10:20, so you need to what are the things are you are observed, and uh, how to mitigate the issue. We need to be share it in the documents. The affected pod is enter and degrade the internal application, the state due to the long-lived or stuck the connections. The health checks did not detect this condition, so the traffic is continued to route the pod. So the resolution, restarting the affected pod and clear and internal state and active connections, allowing the Kubernetes to rebalance the traffic and automatically. So what are the metrics we observe? A CPU, high CPU utilization on the one pod and gradually memory increase, and high active connections, and elevated with the P95 and P99 latency, uneven traffic distribution. These are all metrics we are observed. What are the prevent actions? Enhance the liveness probe for auto recovery and pod level latency and traffic imbalance alerts, and connection limits and timeout optimization and resource request, and limit the enforcement, and update the operational runbook. Okay, these are all prevention, we are updated, and the final status, the incident was resolved and service stability and fully restored, and no data loss is observed. So the final summary, the issue was caused by brief performance degradation due to the internal pod level issue. It was resolved within the SLA limits and through controlled by the pod restart. And preventive measure has been implemented to avoid the recurrence. So, okay, so this is our no, we mean one interviewer asked to, so how to resolve the issue, and this is way we can explain. And thank you for watching. We'll share the upcoming production issues.